In this lesson, we're going to talk about some of geometric progressions and also the infinite series. So we got to do a lot of different questions, and I hope you guys can enjoy the video. So let's get started. Well, the first thing is the sum of the geometry progression. So if you're looking for the sum of the geometry progression, you gotta use this formula. And if you're looking for the sum of the infinite series, you gotta use this formula. So these are the two basic formulas that we're gonna use when we are dealing with this type of question. So if it is the sum of the geometry progression, you gotta use this one. So this one is a G1, so G1 is the first term, and my R will be my ratio, and my N will be whatever the value of I'll be looking for. So if they say like find a value of S20, it means that 20 will be my N. So when you count this one, this one or G1 is my first term, and R or this one will be my ratio. And this sign indicates that this sign indicates the infinity, or it continues. There's no stop to this one, so it just continues all the time. So that's what infinity is all about. So now let's just apply these all things in equations. Let's do a lot of different questions, and I hope you guys can understand it when we do some type of question. So let's just go and do some type of questions. Okay, so when we count this first question, it says that 1, 3, 9, and 27, and find S8 and S10. So when you guys have this type of question, the first thing that you have to do is find the value of R. So R means a ratio. So to find the value of R, uh, this one is a geometric sequence, so for that reason we gotta divide. If it was arithmetic, we had to subtract, but this one is a geometric sequence, so for that reason we gotta divide. And we gotta divide the second term, or this one, from the first term, and we also gotta divide the third term from the second term, and also the first term from this third term. So when you divide this whole thing, if you got the same number, it means that this was a geometry sequence, and that number will be your ratio. So when you divide this 3 by 1, you're gonna get 3. When you divide this 9 by 3, you're still gonna get 3. When you divide this 27 by 9, you're still gonna get 3. So they match, they're all the same. So this is kind of like an indication that this is a geometry sequence, and R will be what? R will be 3. So this is it, and now we're done. So uh, now it means that we find R. And then the next step will be what? The next step is just writing the formula. So I hope you guys know the formula. So I want you guys to just know the formula. It's gonna help you a lot. So my formula is what? My formula is G1. My formula is G1, the whole 1 minus R, the whole to the power of n, and the whole over 1 minus R. So this is my formula. So I want you guys to just know the formula, and it's like a basic thing. So now I'm looking for the first one. It says that find SA, so I'm looking for the SA. So my SA will be what? It will be SA will be 1 minus. So my ratio is 3, and my n value will be 8, and then the whole of it 1 minus my R value is 3. So, and then lastly, this will become, this is all about just now it's all about multiplication and division stuff. So this will become 1 minus, when you multiply 3 8 times, you're gonna get 6,561, and the whole over, when you subtract 1 from 3, you're gonna get -2. So when you subtract 3 from 1, so you're gonna get -2. And then when you subtract 1 from 6,561, let me do it over here. You're gonna get what? You're gonna get 6,560, since we subtracted this one. So this one will be what? It will be -6,560, and then the whole over -2. So now my last answer will be, when you divide this whole thing, you're gonna get what? You're gonna get 3,280. So 3,280 will be your last answer. So I hope you guys understand the thing. Just let me just show you what I did. So the first thing is I found this R by just dividing the second term from the first term. And then the second step was I write this whole formula, and this formula is the basic thing. So my G1 value is 1, but it's not important. It's like it's right here. So and then I got this G1 value, and that is 1. This one is 1. And I got this 1 value, so and then I substituted this R, and when you multiply 3 8 times, you're gonna get 6,561, and then I write it over here, and then finally when I divide this whole thing, I get 3,280. So that's the thing, and that's the whole thing that I did. So my answer would be what? My answer would be, let me just write my answer and let me erase the board. So my answer for this one would be 3,280. So for what? For F8, for S8. Okay, now let's do the S thing. Okay, so now let's do the S thing. Let me erase this whole thing. And now I want you guys to start the video, and I want you guys to try the S8. So since you guys got some sort of understanding about this whole thing, how to do it, I want you guys to do the S thing. So it's the same process. My R would be what? My R would be still 3, and then S10 will equal to, let me just write the formula again. That will be G1 the whole 1 minus R the whole the power of n the whole 1 minus R. Okay, so this is my formula. Now my G1 value is what? S10 equals to my G1 value is 1. So and then 1 minus my R value is 3, and 3 raised to the 10. So this will be 10. This gonna be, this one will be a huge number. So 1 minus R. R is what? R is 3. So when you just, this one is actually 10. So when you just multiply this whole thing, you're going to get 1 times about 1 minus 3 raised to the 10. 3 raised to the 10 will be what? This will be 59,048. Not 48, but 49. Yeah. You can't calculate this. You gotta use the calculator for this one, because this is kind of like the giant numbers. It's a high number, so you gotta use a calculator if you guys got this type of question. So now, and the whole of it, what? 1 minus 3 is -2. And when I subtract 1 from this 59,049, I'm gonna get what? I'm gonna get -59,048. And then the whole over -2. And when I divide -59,048 over -2, my last answer will be what? It will be 29,524. So this will be your last answer. 29,524 will be my last answer. So let me write it over here. So 29,524. This one is 9. So this is just the answer for S10. I hope you guys understand the things. This is all about finding R, the first step, and then the second step will be what? If you know the formula, you're gonna do it. It's just so easy. I can show you guys. If you know the formula, you're gonna do it. So write the formula and substitute the whole thing. G1, in the G1 spot, you gotta write the first number. In this R spot, you gotta write this 3, or the ratio that you get. And then in this N spot, you gotta write the this question, or the questions, what they're asking you to find. So, and then you're gonna do it. It's all about multiplication. Sometimes you gotta use a formula. Most of the times, since this is a sum, it will be a huge number. So you gotta use a calculator most of the times. So now let's do some other type of question. Okay, so now when we counter this question is kind of like the infinity question. So I'm about to use another formula. So my formula for the infinity is what? It's G1 the whole over 1 minus R. So now first of all, I need to find R. So let me find R first. So the first step all the time when you guys are dealing with this type of stuff is first find R. Find R. So this one will be what? This one, or to find R, as always, you have to divide the second from the first one, or the second term from the first one, the third term from the second one. So when I do that, I'm gonna get 1 over 4 divided by 1 over 2. So when you just take this whole thing out, you're gonna get 1/4 times 2 times by 1. 2 over 1. and then 1 times by 2 is just 2, and 1 times by 4 is 4, so this is 1 over 4. I mean 1 over 2. By 2 1 and by 2 2. So my r will be what? My r will be 1 over 2. So now I get my r. So now I can just write my formula and do the whole process and get the answer. So since I got the r, so now what I want to do is just I just want to write the formula. So my formula is the sum of the infinities over time is just g1, the whole over 1 minus r. And then now let's just substitute the whole thing. So it will be x infinity will equal to g1 is 1 over 2. So this is 1 over 2, the whole over 1 minus 1 over 2. So now when you just subtract 1 from 1 over 2, you're gonna get what? It will be 2. So and then 2. So this will be 2. So and this will be 1. So seems like this one is gonna be 1 over 2. So it seems like this one is 1 over 2. So what this means is this is equal to 1 over 2, the whole over. When I just subtract this whole thing, I get 1 over 2. So when you just take this whole thing out, you're gonna get what? You're gonna get 1 over 2 times by this one will be up and this one will go down. That's the thing that we did previously. So this will be what? This will be 2 over 1. So 1 times by 2 is just 2, and 2 over 2 is just 1. So it seems like my answer is 1. So this is it, and this is all you have to do when you guys have this infinity series. I hope you guys understand the concept, but if you get confused, let me just revise it for you. So the thing is, first I find this r. Uh, you know how I find it. So uh, dividing 1 over 4 by 1 over 2, or dividing 1 over 8 by 1 over 4, you're still gonna get the same answer. And then after that, I write the formula, and then after that I got this g1, so I write this g1 in the g1 spot, and then I divide it by 1 minus 1 over 2, so 1 minus 1 over 2 became 1 over 2 luckily, and then after that when you divide this whole thing you get 1. So this is the whole process. So this is the whole process you have to follow if you guys are dealing with this infinity series. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys get benefited from this video. But we're done for today, and we're gonna do a lot of different. I also got a lot of different videos on this topic on geometry series and also arithmetic series. I mean sequence. So I want you guys to just check it out. And but for now, thanks for watching and have a good day.